Hey lads, welcome to the weekly review. Hopefully you managed to survive last week. It was pretty rough because of the new incorporeal affix, which turned out to be not so great. Many people actually decided just to skip the week because of the problems that we had with that affix. And you can check my channel for some videos going through that. It is gone now for at least a few weeks, hopefully. So next time it's around, let's hope that we'll see Blizzard do some changes and maybe improve it a little bit. So looking forward to this new week, we get another new affix, which is the Afflicted, and then we have Raging and Fortified around this. Now this is not going to be an easy week, especially for healers, because we can agree that the incorporeal affix was something that the whole group has to deal with, but the Afflicted is primarily a healer affix. Now, the way this works, it's pretty similar to the incorporeal. 0, 1, or 2 ads are going to spawn every 30 seconds. And the way to deal with these, they're kind of like friendly, is to either dispel them, and any kind of dispel works, poison, disease, magic, curse, whatever, or you can heal them up. Now, of course, you don't want to spend healing power and globals to heal them up, so the easiest way is to actually dispel them. And I did say it's a primarily healer affix, but if you're running a paladin tank or a monk tank or something like that, they probably have an extra dispel, or at least access to an extra dispel. So usually what you can do is you can dispel one and leave the other one for the tank. One good thing about the Afflicted is that if you overlap, which was a problem with the incorporeal, if you overlap there and you try to CC the same mob with a few spells at the same time and they all go on cooldown, the other one will just continue casting, right? This one, if you dispel one of them and the tank, let's say, tries to dispel the same mob, only one of the spells will go off. And then the other person, whoever the spell didn't trigger, they'll have the option to dispel the other. So, from that perspective, at least, it's better. The punishment, though, is pretty much the same as incorporeal. It's very, very bad. Mainly because it is a 10-second cast, and if the cast goes off, your haste is reduced by 100%. So you're basically frozen in time, so to speak. Now, there are a few things that are probably worth mentioning. For, let's say, shamans, the poison cleansing totem used to work with those. So you cast your totem and it dispels both of them. That's fine. I don't know if they fixed this, but there's a couple of things to mention here. So first, make sure that your dispel is keybinded somewhere. And second, if you decide to heal them, and you're using some kind of a mouse over keybinds, etc., make sure that they work with something other than your party frames, because this is going to be a little bit different, right? Those mobs are not going to be in your party, so your UI should either show them in as part of your party so you can heal them up, or your keybinds and mouse over macros should work with that affix. If you just hover over the mob, you should be able to click something and heal it up. So we are yet to see how this is going to turn out to be. Hopefully it's a little bit better than incorporeal. I have a feeling that it's going to be just a little bit better, but let's hope I'm not wrong. And then at the same time, keep in mind that it's fortified raging. This is the easier version of raging, where the mobs gain more damage when they get low, but they don't get additional health. So from that perspective, actually, sorry, I actually got this entirely wrong. So they don't get more health or damage, but they become immune to crowd control effects. You can still interrupt them, but you cannot stun, etc. So be very careful, especially with mobs with big pools, where you were just planning to, let's say, stun at the end, cap totem, thunderstorm, thundershock, whatever, right? All of these will not work when the mobs get low. So they're not going to do more damage, but some important interrupts or stops might go through. And of course, be careful on larger pools, simply because your tank is going to be into more imminent danger when the week is actually fortified. Alright, so having said that, let's hope it's a good week. Good luck with your keys, and let me open the votes for my paladin and my shaman. I played the paladin a little bit, not very high keys. I don't have any tier here because I don't ride on it, and I guess I'll be just picking the shoulders because they are tier, and eventually I'll be able to at least get 2 piece at some point when I get 2k rating. I'm still not even there with the Poly, sadly enough. But I had just way too much fun playing the Shaman, both Restoration and Enhancement. So, yeah, that's why I didn't play that much from the Paladin. Alright, so let's switch to the Shaman now, which has full tier, of course. The thing there is, I'm thinking right now if I should open the vault as Enhancement or Restoration. I have two very good trinkets as Enhancement already, so probably getting like a 6 item level update on one of them is not going to be huge. I have a 447 weapon. The other one is 441, but that's also fine. So I still don't have the Rain Song. Those of you who watch my stream probably know that I've spent a lot of time in Vortex Pinnacle, which is partially why my IO is not that high yet. And I still don't have the healing trinket. I'm still using trinket from last season. So I'm kind of thinking to gamble a little bit and try to get a healing trinket from the vault. Yeah, let's do that. I'll open as Restoration this week, just for the fun of it. And then, of course, I still have some low items, like 437, etc. So upgrading those would be huge as well. So, those are probably not interesting at all, which is the case. I can upgrade my shield with a Crit Mastery instead of Verse Master, which is definitely better for healing. We have a Cloak, which is Crit Mastery, which is not best stats for basically anything. And we have Gloves, which I will eventually be able to turn into tier. Well, none of those choices are actually good. The Gloves will be just a 7 item level upgrade on the current ones, and the shield is basically the same. But I think that I will... Oh, hold on. Oh, alright, it has intellect. Okay. For some reason, I thought it doesn't have intellect. Never mind, I'm in the enhancement right now. So I think I'll just grab the shield at this point, simply because it will be... I'll probably be opening more of my votes as enhancement rather than restoration. And the gloves, yeah, I mean, let's see. They are right now giving me 450 agility, so the new ones will be 4, so that's basically 26 main stat. And is this comparable? Intellect is 973. Let me check my shield right now, which is 440. Oh, it's 437, so it's actually bigger upgrade. All right, I think that that solves it. Yeah, so my shield actually right now is 437, so I'll just grab the shield and be done with it. It has some crit on it as well, which my current one, I'm not sure if it does. It is the same shield, right? It's not the same shield. Anyway, it is the same shield. Sorry, I'm just enhancement and I'm looking into the wrong things. So 6 item level upgrade. I don't think I'll open that many votes as restoration in the weeks to come. So I'll just pick that and be happy that it's not a completely wasted vote. Hopefully you have better work in your votes, and hopefully it's a good week for M+, but that is yet to be determined. Good luck in your keys, good luck in your vote, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.